Hello friends, welcome to this channel, Center of Excellence Pharma 4. Objective of this channel is to discuss about various emerging technologies like cloud, artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning, industrial internet of things, robotics, blockchain, chatbots, and many more. And how these technologies are helpful in digital transformation and how that can lead to digital supply chain management, which is integrating from demand planning to supply planning with interfaces to manufacturing and manufacturing execution systems. Now, in this video, I want to discuss about digital for demand-driven supply chain. Demand-driven, as I mentioned, all systems are now looking at it for demand planning. That is a starting point about any business. So let's look at it the next slide to discuss more onto that. So here I want to show a comparison about the traditional supply chain and the demand-driven supply chain. As we are presently working, we are more onto silo-based systems and all that, where data is generated at each business process and it's stored over there, and which is shared to the next process or some, but it is in a piecemeal way. It is not a real-time basis and all that. So if you look at it, how the traditional systems are working, if there is a certain demand for any particular product at any particular geography or any particular location or something like that, then that data going from one location to another is basically from retail stores to the warehouse takes maybe 1 or 2 days, and going to the manufacturer's warehouse again 2 days, and from manufacturing to manufacturer's factory again 2 days, and then you want to manufacture the products, and then you have to really communicate with your supplier, get the material. So it again takes maybe 1 or 2 days. So that is how that whole process is there. Once you receive the material, then you actually start manufacturing. Maybe some details are assumed over here and shown. So to receive a material, it may take 2 or 3 days. To manufacture again 1 or 2 days. Then shifting from warehouse to a retailer is again 2 or 3 days. So overall supply chain time could be maybe 10 to 18 days. These are just assumptions. These may vary because many a times today materials are coming from the different locations, maybe locally as well as globally also, and it may take more time. In some cases, the material also requires a quality testing and all that. Sometimes testing also takes more time. So with some assumption, this has been thought about it. In general, it may take 10 to 18 days and all that. So even though the demand is there, you need such a long time to support to that particular demand. And if you don't support it as quickly as possible, then it may go to another competitor, or that demand may shift it to some other product also. So what is the difference which is really coming up in a demand-driven supply chain? When I say demand-driven supply chain, it's a digital supply chain. So that all this data is really compiled in a real-time basis, and all this data in a digital form. So it is shared across all the stakeholders. And if any trigger happens, like as I said, it could be a demand, or it could be a production downtime, or it could be non-availability of material, whatever. There are a number of reasons will be there. Those are immediately communicated to all the stakeholders to take a necessary corrective action. So here in this system, what happens? there is a certain demand which is communicated in a real-time basis from the stores to everyone. It goes to warehouse, it goes to manufacturer factory, it goes to the suppliers, and across the whole line, this details or this data is communicated, and everybody is prompt to take a necessary corrective action. As the information reaches to the supplier, from demand planning to supply planning, what we normally discuss, the suppliers immediately initiates and he delivers the material to the manufacturing location, and then it starts moving. So I have already shown the information flows and the product flows or the material flows and all. So as the material flows coming up and all that, this whole complete supply chain really gets finished up in maybe 4 to 8 days time. So which is really reducing the time, which is from what probably you can call it as the order to delivery or something like that, from 10 days to 4 days, or it really reduces to maybe 30% of the time and all that. And that is where you are achieving the excellence. That is where your customers are satisfied. Customers don't have to really wait for a long time. It could be a critical material product for its own purpose, and then that reduces his inventory holding also, which is really beneficial. So in this whole scenario, that not only improves the order to delivery time, but then cuts down the money which is getting blocked up into the inventories also. And that is where not just a profitability of your own organization, but even to your customers also. So these are the benefits which today every company is looking at it. And you should also really plan to look at it and think about how quickly you can move from present legacy system to the digital systems. Hope you have got some idea. If you need more information, do feel to contact us. Our domain and technology teams will be helping you to achieve the desired results. Our contact details are shown over here. We also have a YouTube channel where more than 140 videos are there on various different subjects and topics. Please do see those, and I'm quite sure they will be also helpful to you to explore those adoption into your businesses. Thank you. Bye.